Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 9 now, cooking with gas of the FIFA 21 Grimsby to glory save. And as you know, if you have seen the last one, good. If you haven't seen the last one, you may want to watch it because it's deadline day. That means we've already done signings. It means we might have some signings to do now. But I think more about outgoings because I don't know about the money situation. We haven't got any. We can't even pay as scouts at the moment, as I'm going to show you the games we have today. Voice was slightly going as we have deadline day, of course. Then we have Oldham. Then we have Wimbledon. One of the biggest games we've had in recent history. We're going the whole way in this Papa John's trophy. I really did not expect it, so we're going to play that one. Then we have Exeter City, lower down in the league. I think I'll simulate them two and play Newport, who I haven't played yet. Got old friends like Podrick Ammond there and Jamal Matt, I think, who might still be at Newport or might not be. Still an ex-good player. Now we're going to get any business done. I think it'd have to be an outgoing to get someone in, if I'm honest. I don't know about free signings at the moment. I haven't seen any that appeal to me so far from the scouts, but I'd be open to some. And I think we might be getting a bid in here. 4 hours left, and it's Luke Hendry. It's almost $1 million for the right back. It's a good rating, and I don't see him going to whichever club that is in real life. Club Atletico de San Luis. I mean, it would be okay to sell. We can replace him with Hewitt, who we've been rejecting bids for as well, but I want to keep Hewitt here. He's one for the project. He got a new contract a couple of weeks back as well, so I'm not going to be selling him as we've got the last couple of hours here. We're into the last 2, in fact. And now the last one. We always get a big offer that comes in on the last hour. It's just inevitable. So let's see it. Let's see it. Actually, no, we haven't. Oh, wait. We got loads of messages. It might be here, including a scout report, which I do want to see. No, we haven't, in fact. That's actually decent. And of course, after deadline day, we're to the first game already on a bit of a rough patch at the moment. Not on good form at all as we play Oldham, who I think might be in 7th position or a little bit lower. I don't think they should be lower, though. They were up at the top for a bit. They're in 8th. Okay, expect 49 points. We're on 52. Only 3 points, so if they win, they could go above us. I don't know if they'll have better goal difference, although our defensive record's terrible, so they'll probably do, and they'll probably leapfrog us in the league. So we need to try and win this with McEwen in goal, Hendry, Pollock, Nightingale and Doig at the back, with Rose, Clifton and Hartigan in the middle. Clifton now on the right, with Wright on the right as well. It's all about Wright, with Jackson Jr. and Williams now 67 rated. Same on par with McEwen. I know it's a bit of a rotated team, not the best, but it got us a draw at Cheltenham. It got us a win against Bradford, so I guess it's kind of working. And here we are. In fact, the top creators in the league, which I did not expect to say, as Lawler, Clark, Wheater, Pergiani and Baden in the defence, with Mutwambe, Whelan and Grant, Bahambula, and I think it's Zach Durnley, yes, with McAlney on the wing. Of course, these, I think, beat us last time. I'm not sure. I think they did when they were top of the league, or maybe we scraped it. I can't remember. I really can't remember. What matters now, though, is that we'll beat them this time round. And it's Danny Rose to try and start things off with a pass up to Max Wright. Harry Clifton now. What can Harry Clifton do? Jackson Jr. is trusted up front. He got goals against Cheltenham and Bradford. So it's Williams, though, trying to cut inside. He's going to keep the ball. He is. Here's George Williams. This guy likes a goal too, but also likes getting tackled. And it's Clifton again. I like him on this right-hand side. I should have done it earlier with Clifton giving a 1-2 to Wright. He's going to give a 3-4 as Max Wright gets it back out wide. Bad cross. And Zach Durnley with the ball to Nightingale. It's on a yellow card. Actually, it's not to Nightingale. It's to Moyo. Why would he pass to my man as it's a double save from McEwen to keep Oldham out? Second chance of the game goes to them, and it's a big one. It's actually 2 chances. As Wright needs to mark up, it's to Mutwambe at the back post, and it's over. And it's George Williams goes to get a ball over the top. Jackson Jr. Okay, it's been a handball, I think, as Jackson Jr. didn't get a chance to control it. Into Harry Clifton now. And Harry Clifton's going to go down this wing. Into Max Wright, who's going to try and curl one, and it isn't far. Oh my days, Maxi Wright, he's really improving, and he could have scored the goal of the season. Just need it to come now, as I really don't want Oldham getting it, as oh my days, it's through to Moyo. Nightingale's got to be careful on a yellow card. Great tackle though from Will, as it's going to be given to Doig now to come forward from left back. Josh Doig gives it in the middle to Hartigan, can get a counter attack on here. It's really good play into Williams. It would be a great goal as he's messed the cross up as well. We need to score because I honestly do think Oldham's going to score. I don't know why the feelings come across. They just keep getting that break. It's Nightingale dealing with them, but they are really pushing on the door, as we are as well. It's Zach Durnley with the ball down the middle again. They're just getting all this space. Durnley Gets the ball back as well from Grant. He's going to go round the corner to Grant. Let's just defend, please. We don't do well when we come to good stadiums. I think that's the thing with us, as we've got to tackle this man here just before half-time. Hendry comes across. It's into Moyo. He's got to be offside as McCallum. We've all got his hands up, and there we go. The referee finally gives it. 1 minute added on as well, as Hendry is going to touch it easily. Give it to Matty Pollock. Pollock to the side of him into Harry Clifton. Jackson Jr. make a run behind. This could be Jackson Jr. on the end, but it's going to go through to the keeper. Yes, he dives on the ball, as I think you were a bit outside the area there, but we'll let it slide, as that is half-time. 0-0. I was wrong, they haven't scored, but there's still 45 minutes to go. No changes to be made from me so far, although I do have to think of that special Wimbledon game up next. Of course, the, I don't know if it's the quarterfinals, round of 16. It's getting close to the final. As yeah, just need to get a win in the league though right here. And I don't know what it is. We always start these second half off giving a free kick away at the halfway line, as that's going to be Max Wright's ball. Great turn inside from Maxi. I mean, bit of loose control, but he's got it back. I see Williams on that wing. Going to get it out to George Williams. Right, we need a run in the middle. Max Wright, I see he's making it. Max Wright's made the tackle, made the run, and made the fluff. And an absolute... oh my days, I don't know what, just mess up of that shot. Had to score, had to at least get it on target, and the biggest chance of the game is missed by Maxi. Anthony Hartigan with the ball going forward. He's going to come off as well. Hewitt is coming on after this move, as it could be a costly move as well. It's Whelan who gives it in the middle. Nightingale is on the end of it though. It's actually been solid this game as well. Nightingale, definitely my man of the match, as that's a run for Jackson Jr. to make. Defenders dropped back. I mean, he's probably going to get it. It's Pergiani. He's a beast. As it's given to Clifton. Get that out to Williams. Good chip over the top, as it's George Williams. Going to try and cut inside with him. He cuts inside well, and he puts it in the top corner. Well, we lead at Oldham late on, and that is a goal we desperately needed. Just need to hold on to a lead now. George Williams, an absolute superb bit of trickery there. It's a great ball over from Harry Clifton to spot him with all the players around him. Then he gets loads of players around him again, but just dribbles like Lionel Messi to get in there, finesse it in the top bins with his right foot and put us 1-0 up on the road. Honestly, great goal that one, as we can't try and bottle it straight away. We've done that too many times. That's a great ball from Doig. Kyle Lafferty is on as well, alongside, I think it is, yeah, Hartigan's gone off in the middle there, the changes. And it's Hewitt who goes forward. The two new substitutes linking up, as it's Kyle Lafferty now, gives it to Williams again. Can we finish this game? Harry Clifton has missed. We can't wrap it up. However, it would be great if we could get another goal. However, it's Oldham on the attack. Nightingale coming across. Doig has to make a tackle. It's a good ball, actually, that. If he's kept it in, he has. Hendry, he's on the back of him. He can't really put a bad tackle in. No handballs, please. As Rowe turns inside, McEwen with a great stop. And it should be game over unless we could get another one for ourselves. It's Kyle Lafferty who's going to turn out and give it to Harry Clifton. Harry Clifton for a pop shot. That is miles wide. But it doesn't matter, because we are miles in front of them. I thought they were really going to score that game. I don't know why. I kept saying it as well, because it's embarrassing now, because they didn't score. And we won 1-0 away from home. Great away performance. And what a great performance that was. I don't know where it takes us in the league, as we need to change our focus very quickly to this Papa John's Trophy game, the EFL Cup. George Williams is thanking me for playing him. I'll play you all the time, mate. And also, that's a good sign, even though we've signed loads of centre-backs. Keith Buckley is back. Maybe I have to change him back to a CDM, because we've got loads of centre-backs. I honestly didn't expect him to be back this soon. I think he's back a bit sooner. As what rating is he? 61. Tilly's gone up as well. Right, need to take that into account picking this team. As here is the very important lineup that we're going to play for that game. We have McEwen still in goal. Hendry, Pollock, Holmes, I'm putting a lot of faith in you because you've played most of this tournament. And Doig, I'm keeping Nightingale out against his older team. With Hartigan in, so he's playing against Wimbledon again. Rose and Hewitt in the midfield, a change there. With Scannell, a change. Lafferty and Williams, although he's a little bit tired, has to stay in. Just scored the winner, is undoubtedly our best player this season. Top assister in the league. Got, I think, the most goals for us. He needs to be in the team. And who's in this lineup that we face against the Dons? Wimbledon, really good team back in the day. With Truman, Alexandra, Hennigan, Thomas, Zocker, Osu, Roduno, Alex Woodyard's a good player. Relay, I think, is good as well. Rodone, Palmer, and Leitch Smith. Ollie Palmer, is that? That might be Ollie Palmer, an ex-Grimsby player if it is Ollie Palmer. I'm unsure, though. And it is, in fact, Ollie Palmer. I've just looked it up. I never knew that. I never knew he'd left Crawley. So, we are against our former player here. Loves a goal against us as well. And it's George Williams with the ball coming forward. We start the front foot. As we've got a cross in here, I think Scannell might get on the end of that. He does, and it's just wide of the post. That's a big chance that he's missed right there. Just bobbed off his head, I think, and oh yeah, it was always going away. Oh, and it's Palmer on the ball now. Gives it to Leach Smith, who I think is a good player. Riley, I think that's Gavin Riley. If it is, he's a decent League One player, as we need to keep them at bay. I think these are just above the relegation zone. I checked before the episode began. I don't know if they've got any wins or more losses, but still, it's Ollie Palmer on the ball now. Don't need to think about where they are in the league. We just need to think about beating them, as Hendry puts on a tackle, doesn't get it. We come across again, don't get it. It's Holmes now doing the man marking. I don't trust him. And he's just completely snapped his man. Please don't be a bad card. Okay, it's a yellow. I would have hoped for none at all, as they are going to cross it in as well. It's Riley underneath it, puts it towards Kyle Lafferty, but it's bounced to him, and it's a penalty. It's Holmes again. Oh my days, don't send him off. He isn't going to get sending off, but he's come back in the team and absolutely embarrassed himself. This guy's honestly the second highest rated player in the team after the joint Williams and McEwen ratings, so I don't get why he's so bad for us. It must have been handball or a foul. I didn't actually look, as it's Ollie Palmer, loves a goal against us, and he's put it down the middle high up. A Wimbledon lead in the Papa John's Trophy. Is our cup run over? Probably. The reason I say probably, when it's already at just 1-0 and we've still got a chance with plenty of time left, is because of Holmes. I should not have put him back in the team. It was the fittest centre-back out of the lot. He's the highest rated. I keep giving him a chance, but he's just awful. And it's Leach Smith on the ball now. It's Ollie Palmer. Look at his stature as well. He's a massive striker who's just going to bully Holmes and Pollock all game. Pollock can put up his own, I think. He's been decent. That's a decent touch from Williams to get past the right back here. Williams just needs to cut inside now. He does. And he showed too much of the ball to the defender. Oh, and that's it. That's him. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Tom Holmes, get out this club. You're horrible. I am going to try and sell him as soon as I can. He's a terrible centre-back, and now he's cost us. The first half, he's got 2 yellow cards and give a penalty away, separate from the cards. It's just horrible. It's the worst performance I've ever seen by anyone on this game ever. And you might be saying, yes, I'm the one who slide tackles, but still, I expect him to do better when he is tackling, as Leach Smith has a chance to score here. We need to put another centre-back on at half-time. We can't have Ollie Palmer just bullying Pollock all game, as he's doing now, because it's a Radona. He can't shoot. And just see out till half-time when I can put another centre-back on, and all should be good. Radoni now, who gives it back. Just 1 minute added on. It's out wide to Radoni. Please, someone take a tackle, as it's McEwen who has to make a great save to keep us back in it. I don't see me playing any other keeper, to be honest, this season. McEwen has kept us in so many games. As it's to the edge of the box, he saves it again. Whack this up, and let's get a centre-back on at half-time. Referee, there we go. Blowing his whistle. Worst performance from one player, an individual, whatever you want to say, in a long time. Worst team performance as well. He hasn't been good in the slightest. So I think I'm going to sacrifice, as much as I love how he plays, Danny Rose, because of course we don't need a defensive midfielder, we need a defender, as we're going to put Nightingale in, of course, the ex-Wimbledon man. Hopefully he can come up trumps. And the second half commences. I didn't want to take an attacker off as well, if you think I should have. I just thought maybe we need to keep him on because we are behind, as it's Hartigan with the ball now. Can we get us instant reply at the start of the second half? This is something they wouldn't expect, would it? Because, of course, we've got less men, but we haven't come forward at all in this game, as Lafferty's got a good bit of control. Ref, that's a high foot, as Lafferty's still going to go, though, and get tackled. Oh, and there's a man down in the middle. Is that Nightingale? I think it is, or it's maybe Hartigan. I don't know. It's number 6 for us, who's gone down instantly. I'm going to have to take them off. I think it might be Hartingale, though, which is a real worry. It is, as you can see, he's on the ball now. He's going to have to come off the field and make it at the next stoppage. It's all going wrong for his centre-backs, as I am going to put Clifton on now. Drop Hewitt to right back, because he's still got a bit in the tank there. Hendry in the middle. Nightingale literally on the field about 11 minutes and injured. And George Williams. Williams with a ball round to Lafferty, who's actually going to get on the end of this. Put that back into Williams. Pass it, Williams. Hit it. Oh, I shouldn't have passed it, but referee, isn't that a foul in there? Come on, give us something. That was actually a big chance of Nightingale still on the field. The ball hasn't gone out. Matter of fact, even though I said I'd make it the next change, as Palmer's through, 1-on-1. McEwen, thank you. Oh, and what's happened here? What's happened here? They've given him a free kick for nothing? No, don't tell me McEwen we're outside of his box with the ball. That might be it, because we're nothing else. And Riley's gone and scored. What a stupid mistake from James McEwen. Coming outside of his box to throw the ball. That must be what happened. I'm not one for going to replay, so I'm not going to actually check that way, as I think that is a nail in the coffin. No centre-backs, no idea, and absolutely no aspiration to go out and win the game, as it's 2-0 and a great free kick, Riley. And now, how the hell we're going to get back into this game, I don't know. As we give it to Williams, though, to just try and run. I'm going to get Jackson Jr. on the field as well for Kyle Lafferty. He's just not doing it in a couple of the recent games. Scannell controls it well. I think it was a handball in there. Scannell's going to give it to Hartigan, though. Round to Lafferty. Can you score before you go off? No. But the ball's still going to fall to him, and he hasn't even got strength. And this could be the end. Oh, great tackle, Doig. But I think it is the end anyway. 9 in-game minutes. It's probably not enough to get back. We haven't even shown anything going forward, as he's onside, is Williams. He's onside, is George Williams. No, he's onside, ref. Come on. And it's added time here as Longman has the ball, gives it forward. Referee, just blow your whistle. Put us out of his misery. We're playing without a centre-back as well, so there we go. 2-0 to Wimbledon. They go on to, I think, maybe the quarterfinals next. I'm unsure, I actually didn't check, but they deserve it. We were terrible. 10 men all game, an injured centre-back as well, so no centre-backs. Only one we had on the field in the end, and Ollie Palmer scoring against us. As you can see, 2 shots all game. Pretty bad. And it's back to the league as, oh, someone's overtook us. No, the point gap's opened up, I think. Mansfield now 3 points in front. I don't get how that's really happened. Maybe they had games in hand. I never checked, as Idhan has a loan off here. I think I want to keep him here because, oh, it's only 5 days on Nightingale. Fair enough. But we do have a suspended centre-back as well. It's Salford City. He's not going there. And it's a very quick turnaround before this Exeter game. Of course, they're lower down in the league, which isn't realistic. They're always near the top of the table. With McEwen in goal, Hendry, Pollock, Arnson comes in, the only centre-back who I really trust there. With Doig, our left back, 66 rated. He's going to be worth a lot next season. Rose, Hartigan and Clifton in the middle, with Hewitt on the bench. Scannell, Lafferty. This is probably our last chance before Jackson Jr. comes back in again. And right on the left. So yes, George William is on the bench. He needs a rest after his good form. And probably should have rested him in the last game. If I knew we would have lost, of course I would have rested him. Actually, they've clawed the form back a bit. The 14th, they're not that bad anymore. As they're probably been a bit harsh. They were probably never bad in the first place. But still, we beat them last time. Can we beat them this time? No. We get beat 2-0. It's Bowman and Jay. I know they score a lot for them as we are nilled at home. Not a good simulated performance. And I don't know how we're going to get this defence right. I guess that's carrying on from the Wimbledon game as well. A bit of bad form. So he dropped to 4th. Now Crawley Town, as you all know, who got that great result against Leeds in real life, over Leapers. And yes, Mansfield have played a game extra. I didn't know that. But still, if we win, we won't go over them. And I think it's on to another simulated game. Yes, Cambridge. I think maybe rock bottom there around the bottom. Another simulated game before we play the last one. And this is the team that we are going to play Cambridge with. McEwen back in net. Hendry, Pollock, Nightingale's finally back with Doig at left back. Rose, Hewitt and Clifton in the right way round. I mean, I liked it the first time round when they were switched, but not anymore with Wright, Jackson Jr. and Williams as straight back in. Scannell and Lafferty as well. I've got bones to pick with both of them. They're not playing well at all for us, and there should be. The high rated in this squad have played second to bottom actually. I think Colchester are struggling this season, so probably above them. As Houlihan is playing right back. Where's Houlihan? I mean, we should be beating them when they do that, as we can't even beat a 10-man 23rd place side away. We dominate the game, but it's Doig with our goal. Nibs got sent off, and Houlihan missed a penalty as May scored. So we only just got that win. And sorry, you weren't even a win, were it? We only just got that draw. As what is happening to our form, boys? The defence needs fixing pronto. Holmes is not the answer. Maybe it's Pollock that we need to get rid of, as I don't know about him. Pollock, I really want to keep. I think I could get a lot of money for. Position we find ourselves in the league. We have 5 draws now, 13 defeats. I can't believe that. I just can't at all, as Cambridge, who just played, has got 1 more defeat than us, but we're at the other side of the table. -2 goal difference. We're going to have to improve defensively, definitely, if next season we manage to squeeze up. I mean, we're still in the playoffs, but could even be knocked out of them. And we've got a loan offer with an option to buy for Holmes. That's kind of perfect, you know. An option to buy for him. We are not using him. I'm going to try and get a short-term loan, if I can, with the option to buy, because, of course, I know I can't sell him now. His transfer list, well, we can't transfer list him because, of course, we just signed him. So a loan to buy would not actually be bad for him. I know the walk away when you do the other thing. We're not really using him much, so we'll put a 1-year loan on. Yes, I wanted short term, but I'll just accept that straight away. Pay a little bit of his wage. Yeah, I don't mind. Leganes as well is a decent team for him. And 1.6. We'll try and squeeze out 2 million. I mean, it's definitely not worth it. So if we do, we will be amazing as they only want to go that high. Okay, we'll go that high, 1.67, whatever that number is. So yeah, we will pay that. Hopefully they do pay that. I think that's a good bit of business. Tom Holmes, farewell. I don't know when it's going through. Maybe it takes us not this season, but next season to get rid of him, which I won't mind because of course we get a new budget at the end of this year. And Chelsea lose 3-0 to Inter. You'd expect that these days as it's just come up on the board as we play Newport next. Need to get this team ready. Buckley, I think, wants to play. Sorry, mate, but you are not going to, as this is the team we're going to play. James McEwen in goal. Hendry, Pollock, Nightingale and Doig. Rose, Hewitt and Hartigan. Scannell, Lafferty and Williams. No messing about. Strongest team. Need a strong result. And Newport, Townsend in the goal. Shepherd, Demetriou, the captain. Cooper and Bennett at the back with Haynes, Wilmot, Twine and Sheenan, I think. Oh no, they've got 5 at the back, sorry. With Hiller and Yana, I think it's Yana. Podrick Hammond not in the team. I did not expect that. I thought he would be in it. But come on, let's beat this Exiles team in front of us. Really, and I mean really, need a win again to try and put us back on form. As Hewitt, good bit of movement there from Rose to get in the middle. Give that around to Lafferty, as we might have an early chance here. Scannell, please be onside. I don't think he is, and he's not. Oh, and they've got a chance here. We've been the better team, I think, but Pollock makes a tackle, and he's given a penalty. Handball, I'm guessing. That's the only thing I'm guessing. I'm not watching a replay. I definitely know it's not a foul, because that is never, in a million years, a foul. I think he might have given the foul, you know, not the handball, but it assumes another penalty against us. McEwen dives the right way, and it's in from the Newport man. 1-0 down. Form really needs a turnaround, and pronto. It's terrible the way we're playing, as he's put that straight to McEwen's right, even though I dived the right way. He was never saving that, and Newport have a lead at Blundell Park. Oh my days, they're just taking the mick with us now as Hendry comes across to make a good tackle. It's a good turn from Hewitt as well. Right, let's get forward. Scannell. Put the afterburners on. I mean, he's got Haynes, the goal scorer, on his shoulder. Cuts back inside Scannell. Gives it to Hewitt. Hewitt onto Rose. Please be onside, Hartigan. And I think he is. And I think that's his first goal in a Town shirt that I've scored with him. Anthony Hartigan in the team over Harry Clifton gets us back equal. It's a great finish as well, and finally scoring goals again. We were the top scorers in the league. I doubt it's that anymore because we've gone a bit without scoring. But finally, that is a great goal back to get in the swing of things. Straight past Townsend, no saving it. And it could be an instant reply though from Newport. Every time we score, we don't switch off defensively, boys. That's a really bad foul by, I think, Doig, who's got stuck in the middle. Hendry comes across and makes a great tackle, Hendry. Now Hartigan. Lafferty. Now you don't have much pace, but you're going to have to run for me. So run through the middle. Great run. Great ball as well. Kyle Lafferty with a chance to get us back in the lead. He's got a man at the side of him. Demetriou does well. And Wilmot, get that tackling, Doig. I mean, he's on a yellow. He's got to be careful. Just before half-time, it's Hillier with the ball going forward, but Nightingale deals with it. This guy's definitely a centre-back to stay. He's been great. Of course, came from the league above. You expect it. As at half-time, it's 1-1 with Newport. I really hope to be in a lead by now, a comfortable one, to try and get the spirits back up, but no. It's level, and it's all to play for. We've got to make sure we take the advantage. And it's Yanni with a ball into Hillier. They're starting the second half off great, but that's a great tackle from Nightingale again. Great player. Lafferty. I see he's got right side of the defender, and he's right side of this guy coming across. He can't tackle Kyle Lafferty as he puts it straight in that bottom corner. What a rifle from Kyle Lafferty. And finally, the big man scoring again. We've turned it around at home. 2-1. Great goal from the man with the tattoos on the back of his neck and a player face. You'll love to see that. Great run as well on the back of the defenders. Even can't be stopped. He hasn't got much pace, but he's got that in his locker to ping it when it's just bobbling as well around the Blundell Park. Dodgy area. It is a bit dodgy as well. The box in Blundell Park. A lot of scuffed hits as he doesn't scuff that. Great finish. Come on, just need to get the goals flowing a bit now. If we can do. I'd honestly expect we're going to have a good end to this season, as I think it was kind of gone before this, but the way we're playing now puts a lot of faith back into me. Lafferty, we are at our best as it's Rose onto Hewitt, plays a 1-2, Hewitt with another run. It's going to go towards Lafferty though, who puts it across. Oh, almost an own goal. And look at that, we almost forced an own goal as Scannell. Could we do it again? I mean, the ball's fallen straight back to him. We've got a lucky bounce there as Rose, who's coming off the field, just leaves his mark on it. What a goal, Danny Rose. Finesses it, the CDM coming off for Keith Buckley. doing a handstand as well. Great goal. Look at this. It's a magnificent hit from a CDM as well. An old one at that, who doesn't have good shooting. To put it past Connor Townsend from there is extraordinary. 3-1. And it looks like that could have been the last action. Although James Tilley's just come on the field. That was a little good, smart ball from him. He's playing for his place in, honestly, the team and the squad and the club altogether. I'm honestly thinking about getting rid of him as we're just chasing him across the field now. Hartigan with the chase. Tilley's not even going to come across. He's going to leave it for the defenders now. Don't concede late on. Referee, please blow your whistle. It's Podge as well, the ex-Town player who I was looking at signing. And he's put it wide. Him and McEwen are good friends. I'll talk about that later as we do get the win 3-1. Seems like a common scoreline that as well in this league. 3-1 to the Mariners. Usually it's against us though. As yeah, 3-1. And another monthly scout reports. I do think I've got some good little players coming through. But I'm going to end the episode here after that great win. Stay in 5th. Stay in the playoffs, which matters, and stay 4 points above not being in it. So we have a little comfortable thing. Can lose a game, but we don't want to lose a game if we do so in this competition. So unfortunately, guys, this is the end of this episode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on as well, so you do not miss one in the future. Also, follow the Twitter if you haven't already. It's down in the description. Get notified when it goes live, as well as hopefully other platforms if I get around to it. So thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.